I was going to ask that when, obviously, as you mentioned, Goodison Park, it's got, some restricted views.
Mm.
Has there ever been a time where you've not had, the famous Chris Kamara incident is the famous one when Anthony Van Den Boer gets sent off and he just thought he's been subbed. Yeah. Has there ever been a time where you've realised, actually, I've missed something here? And what can you do? Are there replays in the press box where you can maybe have a double check?
Yeah. There was an incident last season, actually. So I don't know if you remember. Tottenham played Brighton at Tottenham. And Brighton had 2 goals ruled out by VAR. I think they were both handballs in the end. And somehow Tottenham won 2-1. Son scored like a goal of the season contender and became I think it was his 100th goal or something like that in the Premier League. And Kane scored for Tottenham and they won. But in the build-up to the match, Stellini, it's mad to think he was Tottenham manager for like 5 minutes, said something about De Zerbi not being a good manager and he's just running on the coattails of Graham Potter's success, basically. And he didn't like that. And before the match, they had a proper argument before it had even kicked off. So the match was delayed a few minutes. And then at some point in the second half, I don't know exactly what started it, but all of a sudden the referee's given a red card to Stellini and to De Zerbi, and both managers are sent off. And I've not seen it because I'm watching what's happening on the football pitch, obviously, because it was a really good game as well. Brighton are class. And I don't know how Tottenham won that game, but I didn't see what happened. And then obviously it was Kelly who was doing the show in the studio at the time. She was like, "Rich, I understand something's happened in the dugout." And I was like, "Yeah, there's a red card for both managers, but I don't know why, Kelly." And I wasn't getting a replay on the monitors in front of us. And you couldn't ask for a better stadium's press box because Tottenham's is so state of the art. You got the monitors and whatever, but the cameraman's not seen it either. So I'm like, De Zerbi's been sent off. I saw him in the Tottenham dugout, so I presume he was the one doing the offensive work. But I was like, I don't know. Sorry, Kelly. I just don't know what happened. But they're both sent off. So that was really frustrating. But yeah, so you can't catch it all. You can't have eyes in the back of your head. Unfortunately, you can only see what you've focused on, and the majority of which will be where the ball is. So just follow the ball, and you'll be all right.